This song really makes this gameplay of Mario Sunshine, where Mario's just doing absolutely nothing of note, look way more intense. That's awesome. Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Sunshine. In the last episode, we began collecting Shine Sprites around Ricco Harbor. And that's pretty much all we did. This time, we're going to be continuing to do the exact same thing. At least the music's good. Gooper Blooper returns. Everybody's favorite running theme in this game. Reused bosses. See, he's on the helipad this time. What are you all yelling about? That's a dumb question.
I can't see anything from here. Looks like that huge blooper thing is over at the helipad now.
I mean, I can see it. I don't know what this guy's talking about, not being able to see anything, because you can see it, even if just vaguely. This might be the first time we're actually seeing Cheep Cheeps, although I think I mentioned them earlier already. Recording this episode a few days later, but... yeah, you can kill them by spraying them as they jump, and that is the only way, I think. Maybe if you jump on them as they jump too, but I wouldn't know because I'm not risking it.
Seems that pesky blooper is back. Well, you just do your thing and you'll take care of it, I'm sure. Me? I'll be right here. Right here the whole time.
That is a... I was gonna say that's a reference to Game Changer, which is a college humor game show, but I don't think that is a reference to that, because Game Changer premiered like 10 years at least after this game first came out. Hello.
What? Huh? Blooper? What?
Very insightful commentary. Stop running. Let me speak to you. I know, right?
Oh no! Oh no! Why is it back again? I hate that stinking blooper!
Yeah, I hate it too, so let's take care of it. We've walked around talking to people, and you can see that arrow is pointing, well, towards the place we need to go, which is pretty obvious. There's a few ways to make it over there. You can see underneath that there is a rocket nozzle, and you saw in the cutscene to the intro of the level, there's grates underneath, so we can just use the rocket nozzle to climb up there. However, the hover nozzle is just infinitely more useful in more situations, so I don't want to get rid of it if I don't have to. Another way to get over there would be to find a Pianta who will throw you over there, and I happen to know what Pianta it is. I'm pretty sure it's the brown Pianta over on that platform, and if not, it's the Pianta on that orange platform, which is infinitely more impressive. That is a crazy throwing arm. But the best way is not doing that. Okay, so these things are weird because sometimes they work as a thing you can wall jump off of and sometimes they don't. Anyway, as I was saying, that's bouncy for some reason, so we can just spin jump over here. And hopefully not jump off the platform immediately. This is exactly the same as the last fight against Gooper Blooper, which means we can just spray him up close. And as long as we pull him all the way back, he cannot do anything. But that's a pretty lame way to win this fight, so instead we're going to be doing it the proper way for the second phase, which in reality we're just doing this the reverse way we did the last one. Mostly because the goop is the tricky part, even if it's not tricky, because as you can see, he'll just keep spinning. If we keep moving, he can't really hit us with those tentacles. Goobles don't spawn from this goop, which means it's not a challenge in that way. So, yeah. Just want to pull his tentacles off. The main challenge here, to make this fight more difficult, and I say that as loosely as possible, are these grates that are in the platform. Because in theory, if you're moving side to side while trying to pull off his tentacles, you could fall into it, and that would cause Mario to stop, I think. But the question is, why would you bother moving side to side while doing this? Especially because apparently it can just grab his tentacle and then let go almost immediately and it'll fall off according to that. Let's test it again. Nope. Okay, apparently I've just already had it a long enough distance away then. Mario? Okay. There we go. And now we got him. And now I can just sit here and look him in the eyes. The sound effects this thing makes have always freaked me out. Oh, wait. I think he was either about to grow new tentacles or shoot out more goop, which is something I did not know he could do. So it's a good thing I stopped him. This level will not take you almost 10 minutes on a normal playthrough. That is a Winternet promise. Let's head right back in. We're making good progress. Okay, salami! Red coins on the water. Uh-oh. There don't appear to be any red coins on this water. And I'm going to ignore the objective for a bit because I want to wait for this guy to get close to the shore. Or fall in the water. I'm ashamed to admit I sink like a stone, but it feels so good. So that is a guy riding in a rubber ducky rig. You can only speak to them when they get close to the shore, but they do serve as a little bouncy platform. And that's all for this level, but we'll have more to talk about with these guys later, because they are responsible for one of the most obscure things in this entire game. But for now, there's not much more to do. We're just gonna get to the big daddy of blooper surfing, who has returned.
That's me, Blooper Surfing Big Daddy, Bloopy for short. Oh yeah, you think I should step on that switch over there?
If we do, collect 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck. These blooper racers are the same as the blooper racers before. There are 6 of them, but they do not have any different attributes based on color. They're all the same. In this level specifically, just pick the green one. You are going to want control above all else here. It is timed, but speed doesn't matter that much. They give you 2 full minutes. This level is infamous because, as I talked about before when we were riding on these things, if Mario runs into almost any wall, he will die instantly. So, yeah, we're just going to be taking it slow to avoid Mario's death. There are some walls here that for some reason do not kill Mario, which is extremely good to know. We'll jump over this boat, grab that red coin, and this might serve as an example? Yeah, as you can see, this boat will not kill you when you hit it. It will if you hit it after spawning the shine, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So it's also commonly believed that you can't get off of these things. That's just not true. That is not true at all, because if we find this guy, we can jump on him and get off. That is the only way to get off. I believe there's other NPCs that you can either, like, run into or jump on to get off, like the ones on land, for example. But that guy is the least risky to jump on and get off the blooper, just because he's in a pretty open area with all the water. I'm curious if this guy has any new dialogue now that I've done that, because most people wouldn't be able to get off the blooper. He doesn't. So they didn't expect for people to get off the blooper either, huh? Anyway, glad that didn't take me more than one attempt. And once more, we're just gonna head right back in. Here we go! Shadow Mario Revisited. Nice of him to be facing directly away from me.
Hey, didn't you just come through here? Wait a second, if you're here, then who's that guy?
Finally, people asking the important questions. We want to spray Shadow Mario. What a shock. This chase can be either really long or really short. He will get up on the scaffolding, which is the way it can get really long, because that stuff is hard to stay on, especially when you're trying to give chase to someone. Can I stop him? No? Okay. I was expecting to fall off sooner than I did, honestly, so I'll take that. It's pretty easy to get back up on the scaffolding. Like, most of the heights of all the stuff around it is pretty generous.
Phooey! I'll remember this!
Will he, though, is the question. I want to leave the Shine for a minute. I'll cut back to when I'm back at the Shine if nothing has changed, but I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss a thing that I'm trying to keep track of. Alright, I didn't miss anything. You can see a plane on the helipad now. Not really what's... How did that... Oh wait, no, that's a chopper. Okay. I thought the propellers were wings for a second. That looks more like a plane than it does a chopper, but whatever. 36 shines. That's a waha from me. All that done, we're restoring quite a bit of light to Isle Delfino, like even outside of the plaza now. You can see that it is spreading to areas beyond the islands now even. So yeah, we're doing a pretty good job. It's been a short episode, but that's all I wanted to go over, so next time in Super Mario Sunshine, it's the worst part of Ricco Harbor, but at least the music will play still. See you guys then.